What's going on, guys? It's Matt Pow here and welcome to today's video. Today we'll be unboxing the Furbo 360 dog camera. So if you got one of those furry little friends with you at home, this video is made just for you. Inside the box you get the 360 dog camera, a USB-A to USB-C cable, and an instruction guide. Oh, it looks like there's a wall charger here too. We actually won't be using this because we'll be integrating this dog camera with the Amazon Astro. So make sure you guys stick to the end to see all this in action. Now the camera records in 1080p, it gives you 360 degrees of rotation, it has 4 times digital zoom, and an automatic night vision. Now let's take a quick tour of the exterior. By the way guys, I wouldn't be recording this if this thing wasn't special. Alright, so if you take this lid off right here, this is where you place all your dog's favorite dog treats. That's right, this thing isn't just a camera for your dog. This device lets you throw any of your dog's favorite dog treats anywhere you want, even if you're not at home. The bottom there rotates so that the treat can get tossed, and then here's your camera. Let's take this off. And if we take a look at the bottom here, this is where you'll be plugging in your USB-C cable. And this is where the treats come out of. Let's try to get this connected. Okay, first things first. Let's plug this thing in and turn it on. Step 2. You want to proceed to the Furbo app once you see a yellow blinking light. This only took a few seconds, and now we could hop right on into the app. Now let's start following the on-screen instructions. Click on the 360 dog camera. Next it tells you to plug it in, which we already did. Next you want to make sure your Bluetooth is turned on and wait for it to connect. This shouldn't take too long. Now it'll ask you for your Wi-Fi password, just type that in and then you should connect. Once you're connected, it'll ask you to name your device. And now once you've got a good name for it, let's introduce Furbo to your pup. According to the app, it wants you to use a dry, firm, and round dog treat. The minimum size of the diameter should be 0.5 inches. Anything smaller I think would probably clog up the tosser. Alright, so if we continue on with the app says to let your dog see the treats in the Furbo. Then it wants you to let your dog get close to the Furbo and let it sniff it. I like how the app trains your dog with you. That's pretty cool. And now it says to toss a treat next to Furbo by hand. Your dog will associate Furbo with treat time and happiness. And if you couldn't get your dog to eat the treat, you click no and then it tells you to repeat the process with a different treat. So now we're in the camera view. Let's see. So if you want to swipe up, you can toss the treat. Alright, so let's test it out. Let's see what happens. Okay. That was a loud enough squeak for the dogs to come running to. I can hear something happening in here. Let's see. Oh, alright, it was just the motor. It's gonna probably keep on spinning here because there's no treats. Anyways, if we continue on with the app, it says to toss another. Alright, so if your dog hasn't been liking these treats or just not receiving these and taking them, just rewatch that video and then just retrain them. Next it tells us to press on the arrows on the left and the right to rotate the camera. You're going to be able to rotate at a full 360 degrees. So if you want to place this on top of a table or on a countertop in the middle of the room, then you'll be able to toss a treat at any angle. Now let's take a look around the app. On the top right you get the announcements page. On the home screen you get the devices page. And in the middle tab you get the dog nanny subscription page. You get a 30-day free trial when you buy your Furbo. With the subscription you can get advanced features like advanced barking alerts. Furbo will notify you when your dog cries or barks for more than a minute. You'll also get a person alert, a safety hazards alert, some cloud recording, and a diary to keep track of everything. If we click on the bottom right tab, we could go into the settings for the camera. For video quality, let's change this to 1080p. I'll keep night vision the way it is for automatic detection. I'll be keeping these pretty much at default, except for the volume. Let's increase this a bit. Well, let's just increase it all the way. Next, let's look at the tracker. Let's turn this on for live view tracking. This says it'll follow your dog's movement in live view. I'm just glad that's not a premium feature. And it looks like we got a firmware update. Let me update this and get right back to it. Looks like I got some treats right here. Let's pack this up and see if this thing works. These were measured to be about ½ inch, so anything smaller than this would probably not work. Also, make sure you guys close this lid securely. You don't want your dogs going through these treats when you're not home or when you're not looking. This will be my second attempt. For some reason the first time I tried it, it didn't work. Let's see. Alright, nice. So that ended up working this time. I don't like how I'm seeing some issues with this already. The connection just seems really slow and laggy. I'm not too sure where that second treat went. Let's see if it comes out. Oh sweet, I caught it. Perfect. So now let's move over to the Alexa app. From here you're gonna find the skill, so search up Furbo dog camera. Damn, that rating looks pretty awful, but we'll be trying this anyway. Next, make sure you sign in. Once you do that, it'll be all linked together. Next, it'll try to find your Furbo, and then once connected, you'll see this. And then finish up by giving it a location. Once we're done with all that, let's make a routine for it. Start by giving it a name. Then click on when this happens, go down to sound detection. Let's do dog barking. Since we're going to be putting it on top of Astro, we'll do Matthew's Astro. And next we'll do the time. This is when it'll be active. Next click on start routine, and you're going to want to hit as soon as sound is detected. And now we'll add the action. Go ahead, click on custom, and over here you write tell Furbo to toss a treat. Then you hit next and save, and then you should be good to go. Alright, so this is a few days later, and this is the second Furbo I ordered. The first one had to be replaced because the motor wasn't working properly. Hey, sit. 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 As I was saying, the motor had to be replaced, and I don't know why this was happening. For a product that's worth 210 bucks, I don't see why the motor stopped working in the first place. But don't worry, I bought this on Prime Day, so it wasn't worth 210 for me. But yeah, that wraps it all up. Thanks everyone who made it to the end, and don't forget to like and subscribe to know when I upload. Peace.